Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. Sometimes creating content can seem like a race against the literal clock itself, because not everyone has all the time in the world to create YouTube content, to create videos for themselves and, create stuff. And that's the topic of this video, because I'm literally about half an hour from a basketball game. I need to leave in 2 minutes to actually get there on time, but I wanted to make sure that I expressed that you can actually create content 10 minutes at a time. It took me 5 minutes to set up this setup, and now I'm talking to a camera, out of breath, a bit stressed on if I'm going to actually make it to my basketball game on time. Especially when you're starting to create content, it can be daunting. You want to create the most perfect image possible, the best video you can possibly make, but it takes you forever. It takes too much time, and creating the second video is also taking you too much time. So what happens if you gave yourself 10 minutes to create a video? I'm with my friend Dylan here filming, and we're just getting lunch, and it's 10 minutes to film a little bit of content, which is good. And we're filming in public. Like, some people would stare at you, which is fun, but people stare at me anyway because I'm just so good looking. And yeah, you just gotta sometimes just film where you can and just live with the moment. People won't steal your camera, and if they do, just throw the camera at them because it's pretty heavy.
Look at that food, man.
Look at that food, scrumptious. And this is Dylan. What do you have today, Dylan?
I got something to do with noodles. That's a cool mic. It's chicken noodles, bok choy, and I'm on my break right now. We move.
It's like reading a book. You're not going to read the entire thing in one sitting, but if you chip at a scene, if you chip at a certain piece of content that you want to, film or create in the moment, you can create 10% of your whole video in that moment itself. Same as reading 10 pages a day. You slowly chip at each scene that you want to create, and then eventually you have your whole movie. Of course, creating great content is very difficult if you've never done it before, which is why it's important to get the reps in, get the experience in filming in unfamiliar environments, different subject matters, so you can really adapt and learn how different things work in front of the lens and how to get the best out of your subjects and also your scenery. So by practicing is very important, but it also helps you get better with your content. I'm going to be completely honest. Sometimes when you only have 10 minutes to shoot content and you need those 10 minutes to be perfect, sometimes those moments still don't work out. It's the same for any profession. If you're a bus driver, if you're a chef, if you make content, whatever it may be, if you create something, sometimes the thing you create isn't quite as good as you needed it to be. And that's okay. And imagine if this was your full-time job and you made one mistake and your employer said, hey, you made a mistake, and it wasn't the best content you could have made, but because it's your job, you have to get up the next day and do it again. So have that same energy for your creative passions, your hobbies. Oh, it didn't work out today, but maybe I can try again tomorrow. And so many artists, even like Andy Warhol, for example, have talked about imposter syndrome, where you feel like you're playing a part, like you're playing a character of yourself who is an artist. And eventually, as you create more art, you create more content, you become exactly what you do. And people know you as a content creator. And I just kind of wanted to keep this video short, because there's so many times, even in the creation of this video, where I tried a new shot and it didn't quite work out. The lighting was off, it was flat. I tried a backlighting shot where every word I spoke, you saw the spit coming out of my mouth. Whoops. So yeah, examples like that. Try new things, experiment. If they don't work, cool. Maybe take a different approach. But if they do work out, right, it's really exciting. You're like, oh wow, this weekend I have an amazing opportunity to create content for the NBL 1, which is the secondary basketball competition in Australia, and it's the grand final in the NBL 1 West at RAC Arena. So I'm going to be working with a great team of creatives creating content, and hopefully I can vlog a little bit of the journey, what we're doing on the day, and I can share that with you guys on YouTube. So I hope to keep you guys entertained. Hopefully someone took something from this video, and, took it on, learned something, whatever it may be. But I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.